Have you ever dreamed of changing your life completely, but kept waiting for the right day to start? You told yourself, tomorrow I will begin, but tomorrow never came. If yes, then this story might just be your turning point. It's about a boy named Rohan who learned that even the smallest habits can change your entire life. In a quiet little town, surrounded by green fields and tall trees, lived a boy named Rohan. Rohan was, well, like many of us. He was not the smartest student, not the fastest runner, not the most talented artist, but deep inside, he had big dreams. He wanted to make his parents proud. He wanted to live a better life, travel, help people, and be someone respected. But there was one big problem. Rohan was lazy. Not the kind of lazy where you sleep all day, but the kind of lazy where you keep saying, "I'll do it later." When homework came, he'd push it to the last minute. When his mother asked him to help in the shop, he'd say, "In a while." When he thought about learning new skills, he'd tell himself, "Next week." Days passed, weeks passed, and nothing changed. Rohan's parents noticed this. His teachers noticed too. One day, his father sat him down. "Rohan," he said gently, "you have dreams, but dreams don't work unless you do. Small steps matter." Rohan nodded, but didn't really understand. To him, big success needed big actions. And since big actions felt scary, he avoided them altogether. One summer afternoon, Rohan was sitting under a large banyan tree near the village temple. In his hands was his phone. He was scrolling endlessly, watching videos and laughing at jokes. That's when an old man slowly walked by. He was carrying a basket full of tiny clay pots. He looked tired, but his eyes were calm. The old man stopped and smiled at Rohan. "Young man, will you help me carry these pots to the well?" Rohan hesitated. He wanted to say, "I'm busy," but then he realized he was doing nothing important, so he got up and walked with the man. At the well, the old man filled each pot with water. Then he placed them carefully around small plants in the temple garden. Rohan noticed something strange. These plants were very tiny, almost invisible under the grass. "Why are you watering such small plants every day?" Rohan asked. "They hardly seem to grow." The old man chuckled. "My boy, that's because you only see what's above the ground. But what matters most is what's growing underneath. These plants are building roots. Without strong roots, they will never stand tall." Rohan thought about this. The old man continued, "Life works the same way. Small daily habits are like water for your dreams. You may not see the result immediately, but the roots are growing." Then he told Rohan a story. "Years ago," the old man said, "I wanted to become a skilled potter. On my first day, I was terrible. My clay would break. My hands hurt. I thought I was wasting my time. But every day, I practiced for just 15 minutes, nothing more. After a month, my work improved. After a year, I was making pots people wanted to buy. Now, my pottery feeds my family." It wasn't magic. It was just small habits. Rohan stayed silent. For the first time, he realized why his life had not changed. He was waiting for big moments, but ignoring small actions. He asked the old man, "What small habits should I start with?" The old man smiled warmly. "Start with these. The 7 habits. 1. Wake up 1 hour earlier. An extra hour each day is 365 extra hours a year. Use it to learn, read, or work on your dreams. 2. Move your body daily. Even 10 minutes of stretching or walking will give you more energy. 3. Read every day. 10 pages a day is 12 books a year, and 12 books can change how you think forever. 4. Set small goals. Don't try to do everything at once. Write 200 words a day or learn 5 new words in English. Small wins build big confidence. 5. Do the hardest task first. Each morning, finish one important task before anything else. It makes the rest of your day easier. 6. Practice gratitude. Write down 3 things you are thankful for. Gratitude makes you see what's right in your life instead of only what's wrong. 7. Limit distractions. Every time you pick up your phone, ask yourself, is this helping my future or stealing my time? That day, Rohan walked home slowly. The words of the old man echoed in his mind. The next morning, for the first time in months, he woke up before sunrise. It felt strange. but peaceful. He decided to use that extra hour to read a book his father had bought for him. The following day, he went for a short walk. He didn't push himself too much, just 10 minutes. By the end of the first week, he had read 70 pages, walked every morning, and even helped his mother in the shop without being asked. At first, there were no huge changes. His marks in school were the same. His body didn't look any different, but something inside him was shifting. After a month, his teachers noticed he was paying more attention in class. His father noticed that the shop was more organized because Rohan had started cleaning a little every evening. 3 months passed. Rohan had finished 2 books. He had stopped spending hours on his phone. He had a small diary where he wrote his goals and a gratitude page for each night. By 6 months, Rohan's grades improved. He felt more confident when speaking to people, and most importantly, he no longer waited for tomorrow. Years later, Rohan became a successful business owner. People often asked him, "What's your secret? Was it luck? Was it talent?" And Rohan would smile, remembering the old man and the tiny plants. "My secret," he would say, "is that I stopped waiting for the perfect moment and started with small daily habits. Big success is just small habits repeated every day." And maybe you needed to hear this today. Don't wait for a big change to magically appear. Start with one small habit, even if it feels tiny, even if no one notices. Remember, roots grow in silence. Before the tree stands tall, your life will change when you water it daily with action. Now, I want to hear from you. Which small habit will you start today? Comment below and share it with me. If you think this story can inspire someone you know, please like the video, share it with friends, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. I'll be back again with another life-changing story. Until then, stay patient, stay consistent, and keep moving forward.